Hey, welcome everyone. My name is David Buck. I'm the Assistant Athletic Director for Media Relations here at the University. Before we get started, I'd like to run through the schedule of events here. In a few moments, I'll introduce our Athletic Director, Stephen Rackley, who'll get up and share a few comments. He will then, in turn, introduce Charlie Ernst as our new head men's basketball coach. Charlie will make a few opening remarks, followed by a question and answer session. If anyone wishes to speak with Charlie after the question and answer session, he will be available for that. So, Steve?
Thank you. First of all, before I introduce Charlie, I just want to take a quick moment and recognize a couple of people. I want to recognize Dr. Fell, who's with us here today. Appreciate her being here, and Marty Terry, our Vice President for Athletics, and let you know how much I truly appreciate all they do in support of athletics here at the University of Findlay. Appreciate them. And then I also want to recognize Coach Ron Niekamp and publicly thank him for all that he's done for the University of Findlay. In my mind, we have the best Division II men's basketball program in the country. We've done it the right way with the right people. And that's what makes today so exciting. I've known for a long time that if Ron ever stepped away, I wouldn't have to look far for our head coach, just down the bench. Charlie helped build this program. He's been here a long time. He played here, and he's coached here for many, many years. The last 12 years, I've watched Charlie grow as a coach and as an administrator. He understands Findlay. He understands who we are and what we're about. There's no doubt in my mind that with Charlie Ernst as a head coach, we'll continue to be a model, or the model, Division II men's basketball program in the country. And the only right person, in my mind, to be the head coach for our men's basketball program at the University of Findlay is Charlie Ernst. At this time, I want to introduce Charlie as our new head basketball coach at the University of
Findlay. You know, first off, let me say I haven't seen this many cameras for a Findlay basketball game since Massachusetts, which was obviously the highlight of my career, Coach Niekamp's career, everyone's career, anyone associated with our basketball program. That was such a special day, and sitting there and seeing all the cameras, it reminded me back of that day, so that's a good memory. I first want to thank Steve, obviously having worked here as long as I have. I've got to know Steve well, mostly because of my administrative role on campus, and I really appreciate his support going through this process. I also want to thank Marty, Terry, and Dr. Fell. You know, it doesn't hurt to have really good relationships with the people above you, and our administration here has been really supportive of this. And then finally, I want to also talk about Ron, because he's been a huge influence on my life, on my career, and he's the reason I'm standing up here. You know, I've been able to watch him, see how he does things, and understand things better about being a head coach. Let's face it, he's done it for 39 years, so I had a great teacher sitting right next to me. My wife, Belinda, she's going to be a sounding board like she's never been before. And I asked her a couple weeks ago if she was ready for this, and I'm not sure she really knows what she's getting into when she agreed to it, but I know she'll be great. My mom and dad are here. They came all the way. They're season ticket holders, believe it or not. You know, and they've given me many of the traits that I think will help prepare me for this job. You know, they taught me how to be loyal. They taught me that there's no shortcuts in anything you do. There's no shortcuts to being a good husband. There's no shortcuts to being a good father. And there's definitely no shortcuts in having a successful basketball program. And I think our players realize that. You know, you don't get good overnight. And I'm not going to be great overnight. But I think what we have instilled, what Ron's instilled in these players and the other staff members is that, you know, if we all work together, we stay on the same page, you know, I think we can have the same success that our fans have gotten used to. You know, let me first recognize, before I go any further, our coaches, our other coaches that are here. I'm not even sure where they're at. Yeah, there they are. There's Dan Shardo, Dave Kraus, and Chinadu Nwanchukwu. Did I do better? Yep. Yeah. The three of them are, you know, I haven't talked to all of them, but I assume our staff will mostly be intact, if not totally intact, going forward. And that's so important to me because loyalty and trust is the number one quality in this program, and those guys all possess that. You know, the University of Findlay is a great place to be. I've been here for 22 years, and as I was thinking about today and trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to say, you know, I reached into my file cabinet, and I keep a copy of every single media guide since I've been here. And, you know, I know there's a lot of familiar faces from campus here. And I came here in 1988. Ron recruited me out of high school, and I pulled out the media guide from my freshman year here. And I see Greg Nestrick back there. There's some good pictures of Greg in here if anyone wants to see him after this is over with. But it brought me to a paragraph. There's the first page has to do with Findlay College. And this place has changed a lot like our basketball program has changed a lot. And this was the first paragraph, and I think it really tells the whole story and why I'm standing up here today. It says, Findlay College is your place to shine. We specialize in helping people polish their skills and brighten their futures. If you believe that education should lead toward a career, then we're your kind of college. And I think that pretty much says it all. You know, when I came here, did I ever dream of standing up here? No. I'm not sure any of us know the life that God chooses for us. But this is the path. It began, you know, 22 years ago when I came here to play. And now 22 years later, I'm standing up here before you, about to take over, as Steve mentioned, the top Division II or one of the top Division II basketball programs in the country, and I couldn't be happier. I've always had a great passion for this place. It's been easy to sell it to recruits, and a lot of people in here have a lot to do with this. This is a campus with great people. It's really an easy sell, and I think it's just a matter of putting our pieces together, the coaches putting their minds together, and I think if we do that, you know, we have a chance to be really good. The guys that are here, our players, I know we have some of our seniors, outgoing seniors. We have our 9 returners here. And they, you know, if I didn't believe in those guys, I would have never had a hand in recruiting them. So I'm really excited that Ron's left the program in such good shape. You know, there's not many guys in their first coaching job get to take over a program where we return so many veteran players, a really good coaching staff, support system throughout campus. So this is such a good situation for a first-year coach like myself. So I'm really excited about that, and I think together we can make this a first-class program. Are there any questions?
You've obviously been here a long time. What can you do to ensure that the program stays up to where it's gotten to?
Well, I think, you know, I reflected back on some of those things. I know that's going to be a question that comes up a lot, and it should. You know, I'm following a man that's had nothing but success. But I've been here a long time, and he's given me tremendous freedom to coach. I've coached our defense. That's what I know. And that's going to continue to be the trademark of our team. I know a few of our guys probably said, oh, okay. But really, I think Ron's given me the freedom to grow as a coach. So I've been involved in almost every aspect of the program. I'm moving one seat to the right, and now rather than being a part of decisions, I'm going to be making the final one. So I think that's that's something I'll continue to grow on and grow at. But I think we have the right things in place. I'm not a big person on cliches. There's one cliche I figured out a long time ago, and it's, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And right now, it's not broke, so I don't plan to fix a whole lot.
Carter, what about recruiting? Where are you at there?
Well, we signed one kid early, and we'll sign two more late. I think recruits look at the total picture. Obviously, we've all played a part in recruiting, and it'll continue to be that way. But we sell the same thing to all recruits. We sell the people. We sell our players. We sell the people on this campus, and we sell our fans. And, that's not going to change. So, I don't have any doubt that, our recruit, we're going to continue to get the players and the people that can help us stay successful.
Any other questions? All right, if anybody wants any individual time with Charlie, you're more than welcome to have it. Thanks for coming, guys.